What's going on, everybody? Ep27 back with the Double E Show. It's Lamplight City. So when we left off last week, we were at the Gilded Lily. We found some information that gives us an insight into the Justice Killer's frame of mind and reasons for the killings. But we have to talk to Annabelle at the Rouen Coffee House and confirm information before we move forward.
Begging your pardon, miss.
How can I help you, sir?
You've been working here for quite a while, haven't you?
I have, yes. Coming up on 3 years. Been a real pleasure getting to know all the regulars. They've come to be sort of like a second family. By the way, whatever happened with you and your lady friend?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, that nice lady you met in here a couple of times. Did it work out between the two of you?
Oh, that? No, that was strictly business.
Right. Well, if you see her, tell her I said hello.
I spoke with your friend Ruby. She told me something quite disturbing.
What was that?
She said that Ennis had fits of violence, and that the reason you ended your relationship was because he hit you.
Why would she tell you that? That was my secret to tell, not hers. I thought we were friends.
It's obvious she cares about you and was worried about your well-being.
Well, it hardly matters now Ennis is dead, does it?
But is it true? Did he raise his hand to you?
Yes, it is true. As I said before, something changed in him. I have no idea what, but I had to get away.
I see. Thank you for your honesty. I'm sorry you had to experience what you did. I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Well, that follows up on that. So, let's go to the police station. We'll talk to Schnelling.
Chief Snelling?
Yes, Fordham?
Do you recall a murder involving a woman named Lily Peterson about a year ago?
Lily Peterson? Yes, that name does sound familiar. Of course, the prostitute murder. That wasn't one of yours, was it?
No, it wasn't. Do you remember any other details?
As I recall, the woman was beaten severely by one of her clients, who escaped and was never found. She died a few days later in the hospital. How is this of any relevance, exactly?
That's what I'm trying to piece together. Did you know that Lily Peterson had a sister who was killed some 16 years ago?
I didn't. Are you suggesting that's related somehow?
I think it is. Would you be able to get me the case file?
What was the victim's name?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
That might be a bit more difficult, unless you can give me more details.
I'll try my best.
Very well. What year did you say the case was from?
It would have been 1828.
It was 16 years ago, so 1828.
Right. And who was the detective assigned to the case?
That was Barnett.
It was Lester Barnett.
Right. He was quite active in those days. And what was the victim's official cause of death?
It was strangulation.
All right. I'll have a look and see if I find anything. Ah, yes. Here we are. This should be a match. Have a look.
Okay, New Bretagne Police Department, case file, 1828, Liam Collins, Daisy Collins, 37 and 34 causes of death, gunshot, self-inflicted, and strangulation. Police were notified after a neighbor heard shouting and general commotion from the Collins apartment. Upon arrival, they found Daisy Collins in the living room with clear signs of strangulation. In the bedroom, they found Liam Collins, the apparent victim of a self-inflicted gunshot to the head. Searching the rest of the apartment, officers found a young child, aged approximately 4 years old, hiding in a closet. The child did not respond to questions and was visibly upset. Detective Barnett conducted an investigation and determined that Liam Collins attacked his wife, likely under the influence of alcohol, and accidentally caused her death. Upon realizing what he had done, he used his own pistol to take his life. The child has been taken into police custody and is awaiting transfer to an orphanage. No next of kin is located. So, Collins.
Fordham, I think the pieces are all falling into place. The man we're looking for is Lily Peterson's nephew, last name Collins. We know his motive and how he chooses his victims. All we have to do now is locate him. But I think that's best left for the morning. It's getting rather late.
What was that?
Sounded like it came from Upton's room.
No!
What's he doing here? How did he find you?
You tricked me!
Mr. Collins, we meet again.
Do I know you? Of course. The rooftop. I'm sorry about what happened to your partner. It wasn't my intent for him to die.
Oh, he's sorry, is he? Is that supposed to make things better?
I suppose this encounter was inevitable.
Damn it, Miles! Of all the times not to have a gun.
What did you do with Upton? I swear, if you've hurt her...
She's had a nasty blow, but she'll recover. Luckily, I realized my mistake before it was too late.
You mean you're not planning on killing her too?
No! Why would you even suggest that?
Bit of a sore spot there, it seems.
Why are you murdering people?
I'm doing the world a favor.
How?
By bringing justice to those who deserve it.
You consider shooting people in the head justice?
I don't expect you to understand.
All these killings. It's because of what happened to your aunt and mother, isn't it?
So you do understand. Lily and my mother both died senseless, violent deaths. The men responsible were cowards.
Wasn't one of them your father?
Yes, but at least he realized his mistake and did the honorable thing. All these other men, they went on as if it were nothing, as though violating the trust and sanctity of their so-called loved ones didn't matter. It's sickening. They needed to be taught the error of their ways.
How in the ether did you find me?
That part was easy. I had my informants follow you and tell me where you'd gone. Of course, if I'd known you weren't sleeping in the bedroom, this would have been much easier.
Informants?
You'd been asking questions, getting too close to finding me.
Of course, the Gilded Lily.
So I had to come here and make sure you didn't get any closer. It's nothing personal. I just can't have my work interrupted. Not yet. There remains so much to be done.
You said there was still so much to be done. How long are you planning on continuing this?
As long as it takes to scrub the city of its filth.
And then what? You'll just go back to your ordinary life?
My life will never be ordinary again. Once I'm done here, I can always go somewhere else. There's plenty of work to be done in this world.
Wonderful. A vigilante lunatic. Just what the world needs.
I can't let you continue this madness. The killing needs to end.
Surely you, of all people, can appreciate the need for justice.
There are other ways of upholding justice, Collins. Ways that don't involve mass murder.
The system is broken. Criminals get away all the time. You know that.
Only too well.
I admit I came here to kill you. It was against everything I believe in, but it seemed necessary. But you comprehend my situation. You understand my reasons for doing what I do.
Understanding is not the same as approval.
But it is the first step.
Is this bastard really suggesting what I think he is?
All I ask is that you allow me to continue my work in peace.
You asked me to look the other way once before, and I refused.
Yes, and it cost your partner's life.
Well, this time it's just you and me, and I'm still not going to let you off. You're out of your mind if you think I'm going to just let you keep killing.
Damn right, Miles. This has to end.
Then you leave me no choice.
Nice shot.
Fordham, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank God you're a better shot than I was. What about you? Did he hurt you?
Just a bump on the head, but I'll live. So this was the Justice Killer?
That's right. I'm sure Snelling will be pleased to know you put him out of commission.
I don't give a rotten fig if he does or not. I'm not going back to work for him.
No? Then what will you do?
Later, Miles. We'll figure something out. You stay here with Mr. Justice. I'll go and summon the police.
Quite a night, eh, Bill? Bill? Are you there? Bill?
Interesting.
It's good of you to do this, Miles. Do you need some time alone?
If you wouldn't mind.
All right. I'll wait for you over by the sycamores.
So, it's finally over. I have to admit, it's been strange not hearing you all the time anymore. Never in a million years did I think I would actually miss it. But the important thing is you've moved on, and I got what I was looking for. I'm starting up my own private detective agency, you know. Addie and Upton are going to be my partners. It should be interesting, to say the least. Oh, that reminds me. I brought you a little something. It's not much, but I thought you might appreciate it. Thank you for all your help, Bill. I truly would have been lost without it. Bill, wake up! Your grave is on fire! Well, I thought it was funny. Goodbye, old friend. I love you.
Not bad. I really enjoyed it. I liked all the cases. They were all different in their difficulty levels and what you had to figure out. The ending was a little, I guess, sort of abrupt. I kind of hoped for a little bit more in the tracking them down part, but overall, I thought the game was excellent, and I would definitely like for there to be a sequel. Now, I know the developers of this game, the guys that made this game, are working on a game now called Rosewater, which is set in an alternate Old West setting. So I'll be looking forward to that when it's finished. You can find it on Steam, and you can bookmark it, or, add it to your wish list. And follow along with them on Twitter, because they're constantly doing little streams of them actually working on the game. So, if you liked what you watched, hit the like and subscribe button down below. If you have any suggestions, tips, tricks, anything that you think I would like to play in the future, put them in the comments below, because I will read them. And with that, I will catch you next Monday, hopefully, with something a little different. Peace.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, check out the playlist above, or watch what YouTube tells you to on the right. Oh yeah, and subscribe.